What's going on, guys? Welcome to my life's studio. I'm a single father, kickboxing, piano playing keto fanatic, and today I was going to tell you about the top 3 influencers that I use to lose 65 pounds. Been on keto for 16 months. That I use for keto advice, tips, and to kind of navigate my way through the world of health and keto. Now, I learned how to count calories, fats, carbs, and proteins on an ingredients list. Fats, carbs, proteins. 1 calorie per gram for fat, 4 for carbs, 4 for protein. So I learned about macros. Then I began learning about the digestive organs and processes and the endocrine system and how you have hormones that cascade and happen when you take in sugar into your body. It's a pretty dominant and dominating effect when you eat sugar. Carbs, cookies, cakes, pastas, waffles, all those things. So now, the number 1, my go-to would be Dr. Eric Berg on YouTube. He is the biggest. He definitely delves into the food, the vegetables, cruciferous vegetables, salty, buttery vegetables. I pull a lot from that. If you're hungry, salty, buttery vegetables first. I eat a steamer bag of vegetables and I put 2 to 3 tablespoons of good Kerrygold butter on it. Kerrygold butter tastes so good once you have that and compare it to the butter that you don't even have a thought about that you currently probably buy. Try Kerrygold. It's delicious and thick and full how butter used to be. It's like $2 at Walmart, and you get 2 sticks of butter kind of in one block. The second is going to be Thomas DeLauer. It looks like a bodybuilder. He did bodybuilding. He comes from no medical background, but working in an office that had nothing but doctors who were paid in cash style payments for health physicians by people who can afford it. Because if people go to a doctor paying cash, if they don't like the doctor, they won't come back. So doctors who work off of kind of that basis, I don't remember what it's called, rather than working with insurance companies and stuff, those doctors have to perform. So they're going to do things, in my personal opinions, better than doctors who are just run-of-the-mill doctors, don't know anything about nutrition. Now, Thomas DeLauer's good. So we got Dr. Eric Berg, we got Thomas DeLauer. My third one, she's not my most favorite, but the advice that I pulled from her has been the most valuable. There's one key piece of advice. The glucometer. When you measure your blood sugar, you know what's going on inside your body. Other than that, you're guessing, or you're counting the calories, carbs, and macros, which does help. But measuring your blood sugar will be the most effective way to know if you're actually metabolizing fat, because once your blood sugar drops to a certain level and you feel the fatigue set in, you need to eat, first of all, cruciferous vegetables to get the electrolytes, potassium, magnesium, so that your nervous system can fire properly and the fatigue will go away. But by measuring your blood sugar values, once it's low and you feel good, you don't have fatigue, maintaining a low blood sugar level, which will be, 90 to 65. The further up your blood sugar is, the closer you are to becoming diabetic and no longer able to use sugar and glucose as a primary energy source. The secondary energy source is to be able to metabolize the saturated fat off your body. In order to do that, your blood sugar values have to come down so that there's no more energy in the blood and the body can go, okay, we need a new energy source. And it can then become, it can shift to metabolizing fat once those blood values come down. That comes from Stephanie Ketogenic. So we got Dr. Eric Berg, Thomas DeLauer, and then Stephanie Ketogenic with the glucometer. I feel like those should be a household item. You can really get a hold of your health in so many different ways. Inflammation, pain, all these different things by reducing the carbs and bringing your blood sugar down. I think we all kind of know that sugar's bad for us. We all know that. We don't understand how or why. So learn about the digestive organs, and that's a good step. Once you actually know what you have, you can then begin to make changes to your eating patterns, habits, things that you're used to, or that are just part of your paradigm. Because if you can't measure something, you can never make changes to it. So first off, try to measure your calories and macros. Try to kind of understand that a little bit. And then once the hunger is outweighing how much you can physically detain yourself from eating, once you were like, the hunger becomes a problem, take your carbs down. You're going to feel fatigue. Eat cruciferous vegetables, and that will get your hormones, your hunger, ghrelin and leptin. Those are the names of those hunger hormones. Ghrelin and leptin. The cruciferous vegetables on the low carb will bring your hormones back in check, and you'll begin to just shed weight, which is what happened to me. So, top 3, Dr. Eric Berg, Thomas DeLauer, Stephanie Ketogenic. That's my advice. That's my tips for today. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. My son's asleep in the back. Single father. Piano playing, kickboxing, keto fanatic. Life's my studio. Deuces.